I know what you guys are thinking, but let me tell you in a secret. I adore kid shows. Even though I'm 15, Blue's Clues, The Upside Down Show, and even Dora the Explorer for one good explanation. Interactive and educational. But the other ones, such as Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and Bubble Guppies, and Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Even though Captain Hook is my favorite Disney villain, I can't stand them because they went from superb to being just total garbage for the viewers. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. First, what's with the freaking 15-year-olds still watching baby shows? Well, it's none of your business, so deal with it. Secondly, I have Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of autism, but you guys might know the drill, so yeah. Anyway, back to the story. The other day when I was watching another horrible episode from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, since there was nothing else to watch at the time, a random pop-up came up on my computer, which was strange because my computer never shows advertisements like this. I tried to close it, but for some reason, it just couldn't. When it showed the title, I could not explain what to say about it. It was titled, You Killer. The title reminded me of a story I made myself a year ago. It was like someone knew my pictures, even the ones that had been erased from memory. On the top of it said, Bubble Guppies. Like you said, to get interesting, I played the video. The episode started with the title screen. As always, the episode went to Molly greeting the viewers. She looked at the camera, smiling, and greeted the viewers as usual. After she tried to say the show's title, she was interrupted by Gil, acting like Tickety from Blue's Clues, and it went straight to the theme song, which was normal. The next scene introduces the episode's title, which is The Bubble Guppies Lost Episode. Then it showed Molly swimming to school. She greeted the viewers and continued swimming. This went on for 15 seconds, up until a woman could be heard crying in the background. What was strange was that the crying didn't sound like cartoon crying at all. It sounded real, as if something truly heartbreaking had happened. Molly stopped and turned around and just continued to school. But when she got there, I thought I recapped the most heartbreaking scenario of all time. It showed the whole school being incinerated. Molly ran into the school. The doors opened and the shot revealed the rest of the Guppies, Mr. Grouper, and even Bubble Puppy, all dead on the floor. They all had bloodshot eyes, and standing before the big fish was when I felt my heart sinking. It was a character I used for a long time, Lenny Lee. When I first made this guy, he was created as an evil toy genius, but this wasn't supposed to happen. How could my own character be in the series? What a coincidence. And when I glanced at him, he looked like a total demon or monster or something. One of his eyes was nearly darkened with a morsel of green in the iris. The other eye was bloodshot with 5 scars. His glasses stayed the same, and wielding in his hand was an axe, which was bloodied. It was clear that Lenny had murdered all of Molly's friends. Without warning, the screen went to static and stayed like this for 3 minutes. When it came back, it showed Molly hanging from a noose with her eyes popped out from her sockets and completely naked. It wasn't even censored. The background was a nasty blend of red, black, and gray. It was followed by the same screaming sounds from the Candle Cove screaming episode and FUD.WMV. I tried to turn the sound down, but this dramatically went over the edge. The volume increased, and my ears were starting to bleed with screaming. This lasted for a dreadful 5 minutes before going back to the static again. My ears were still bleeding at this point by now. The shot showed Lenny staring dead center at the camera, and deep, a dulcet and thundering voice, he exclaimed, "This is your dream. I did everything for you, but I see you're not impressed. So now it's your turn, you little jerk." He raised his axe over his head and directly slashed the camera to pieces, covering it in blood. It was like the real deal, as if the blood was coming out of my computer. Shortly after this, the episode finally come to an end. I couldn't even comprehend what happened back there. My own character was serious, losing his mind, and executing his victims one by one, in spite of my hatred for the Bubble Guppies. This was just too much. My mother entered the room, and I noticed what just erupted. She drove me to the doctor, where I tried to explain my case, but all they suggested it was just my imagination. I ran back and checked on the dreadful broadcast. The video had disappeared into the light of day and never to be looked out for. Again, another good reason why I don't watch Bubble Guppies anymore.